And this is the mini pry bar.
Yeah, I
Generally,
like that.
you'd have nails, or if you're doing like a baseboard, you could slip it
Mm-hmm.
down in and pry it off. And what I like about it is it's small enough so that it fits inside a box. I do not like stuff in my truck rolling around going clunk, 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 because there are bigger ones.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, for the little things around the house, like if you're just popping off a baseboard, or if you're just working on the trim around a window, this would be okay. This is pretty basic. It, I guess, yeah, that's about it. I mean, you can pull the nails with this too. So if you've got some nails sticking up,
I got the big one, definitely.
yeah. And having a basic tape measure. This one happens to be the 60. It is.
Yeah.
But you know what?
They're not
It
gonna
rarely
use it.
comes up missing, and you can find it if you drop it in a dark place.
Yeah, does it glow in the dark?
No.
Ah,
Well, I
that
mean,
would
if
be
it's
good.
here, which
Pink
one are
and
you going to
glowing in the
find
dark.
easier?
Yeah, I know, right.
You're going to
exactly.
spot it, right?
Yeah.
So that's one good thing about it. But and I also like the rubbery grip.
Uh-huh.
It fits on your belt. Okay, just like that. A lot of ladies don't do that, but a lot of guys do. And then also, what you'll notice is this is fractionalized.
Oh my goodness.
So you
Now
know,
let me zoom in on
this
that a
is
little.
really important when it comes to things like you can kind of fudge things. You can say, well, certain things you can fudge. You know, it's almost the counter is just about 25 3/4 of an inch. If you go to the 26, you're okay because you can shave off 1/4 of an inch if you want to. This comes in handy a lot when you're measuring lumber. Lumber, they go to really different fractions sometimes, and if you don't get it right, well, you don't want to keep cutting things. So it's just easier to measure twice and get it right, and then do the job one time. The other thing I like about this is if you are on your own, which a lot of times you are in the house trying to do a clarinet, this you can stretch it out, and it's designed to stay balanced, so it's not going flop, flop, flop. Do you have a project in mind?
I am going to be having to do siding, windows. I have big stuff to do.
You do?
I
Okay,
do.
yeah. My friend Abby, if you look on my blog, there's information in there. My friend Abby and I were doing her siding in October, which was cold. I don't recommend it. But depending on the siding you're doing, yeah, you'll want to get accurate measures there
Yeah.
because it's really fun. Anyway, this is what we call our magnetic leveler. And I didn't bring a... is this metal?
No, it's
That's
all wood.
Okay.
There's a
Um,
TV
On the
stand.
Yes, there's a TV closet there.
Oh, okay. I'll show you on that. What you have is level here. So, for instance, let's say you just moved in or your washer's acting funky and you need to level it out. You can see which way you're going and make the appropriate adjustments. You also have this one here. And then if you want to stand it up on a cabinet, which I'm going to go off screen here possibly.
I'll just
Um,
follow you.
Okay.
Oh,
It
nice.
sticks to the side, so if you, and this one does not look like it's level, by the way. It's way up here. If there's nothing in it that's that important, that's fine, but when you're doing like a large picture or something, it's, and you have a metal frame, it's nice to stick it on, or your washer, because you're gonna stick it onto the side of that and say, because it does wear on the machine if it's not quite right.
Right.
And you can feel that. I mean, it's really light. It's easy to work with, and you don't have to hold on to all the tools.
Yeah,
Please
yeah,
excuse
thank
me.
you.
I'll put the ones we've used
I have
over
I
here.
have a magnetic level, which is a lot of fun. These are good.
They are
I usually
very
do a
good.
bigger one though, is there a longer one? Because sometimes like when you're doing lumber, you're doing like a framing of a window, you need a bigger.
You might need a bigger level. Yeah, we have the Picture Perfect level, which we use to do really
Laser?
big things. It stretches out and it's metal, but once you get it level, you pop it into the wall. So it's designed to line up for things that you're hanging on a wall, but you could also probably use it for lumber and things like that.
Okay.
These are standard pliers, okay? They have the
Locking
adjustment.
pry,
Yes. But it's also, what I love about these toys, I call them toys, but they're really tools. is that they are comfortable. Like, I can sit there and work with these
I
for a
have
lot longer.
arthritis. Yeah, I do.
Has to
Yeah.
fit in your hand. And the other thing is, I don't know if you've ever been working on something, but when you're going in to, like, I've gotten mine cut up on bolts before. I'm trying to loosen a bolt and all of a sudden my hand slips.
Yeah.
This is designed to help prevent some of that. I can't tell you it would prevent all of it, but it would certainly prevent you from really going in. I mean, if you're really pushing on it, then, you know.
Yeah.
At least it's a try there, but I think I like that because that actually gives me a better place to grip too.
Right.
So,
You're using more of your forearm than your hands.
yeah. Yeah, and our tools are designed. You notice how there's not that extra leverage, like when I use my
Fits a
husband's
woman's
tools.
hand.
Yes, it's designed to fit either a woman's hand or a smaller hand. So here you go.
Yeah.
Try that one out. And then, of course, we have its counterpart. You need a Lowe's pliers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now those aren't pink. How come they're blue?
We do, well, Tomboy's in the process of revamping it. They started out with blue because they wanted to be taken seriously. They said there would be no pink tools.
I see.
And the men loved them so much that a bunch of the ladies wrote in and said, "Excuse me, could you make mine in pink because he keeps taking them?" So it started out with a pink hammer that we used to donate to breast cancer, and then it kind of has moved on. But anyway.
So it's blue and pink. Okay.
Well, yeah, but they're looking at another color because now the blue's kind of fallen behind some.
Yeah.
Well, so
Magenta.
my
Here
road,
you go.
well, magenta. I put green because like everybody's
green's
looking at
nice.
green, and I like the dark. I like to have something a little darker too. But this works really well. Same ergonomic handle, same comfort level. Wire cutters, and this is actually what I use to make my earrings. I do crafts, and this is why I got into tools to start with. And then of course you have the little grip thing here if you need to remove something or.
Let me see. That's a nut. What is it like for nuts and stuff? Or?
Small things, yeah. You might like a small screw, or you
yeah,
can get
yeah.
in there.
Oh, that's cool.
I don't use that a whole lot in for what I do, but yeah, you can see that it would. You just kind of tighten it and back something
Yeah.
off a
These
small
I
screw.
use a lot. I use needle nose pliers so much. I mean that's.
Do you do jewelry or?
No, just
No?
around the house.
Around the
period.
house, yeah.
It
Yeah.
fixes,
There's a lot to
fixes
do
all
in a
sorts of
house.
stuff. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Now,
Yeah.
carpenter's pencils can be bigger, but do you know why you use a flat pencil instead of a round
No.
one?
How come? So it doesn't
When
move?
you're measuring, that round piece can throw you off a little. This just gets you closer to draw the lines. It's
I see.
flat, and it's
Oh, I
just a
get
little
it.
bit easier to work with.